placement.
Hello, hello, hello. Hey,
Hello?
guys.
What's up, man?
Hey. Yo. Yo, yo, yo.
Yo,
Welcome.
yo.
All right. I shall go ahead and get started with the intro. Hey, guys. How's it going? My name is Justin.
He has seniority.
So I was gonna say,
Oh, that's right. That's right. I am former President Barack Obama.
mhm.
Also, no, I'm not.
Thank you, sir.
I'm Nolan. I'm here.
And I'm
And you're watching. Oh, sorry, Mark. Ark. And you're watching or listening to episode 300, or sorry, not even 300, 400 of DangIT Prodcast.
Holy moly!
Holy god damn, hold on. Since we do this on Twitch, we have like redeems over here, and Axar redeemed Kirby, so I have to go and
that man will redeem. He redeems Kirby like every time.
Wait, is this on Twitch right now?
It is, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Oh
sir.
man, that's new.
Yeah, we've migrated over to Twitch. It just, I think it kind of worked out better that way since we were just doing all live stuff. Well, we were doing live stream stuff on YouTube for a while, but everything just kind of migrated.
Problems.
Yeah, that's right. That was an issue too, because we were dealing with a lot of like latency issues and whatnot. And Twitch, even like when I was doing mixer stuff, like Twitch has always been a consistent thing of just, you know, not really like fudging it up. But yeah. So again, welcome everyone, episode 400. Not much is going on like event wise, but I do know that we have a couple like things like revolving around the anniversary, or I wouldn't say really anniversary, but 400 episodes in, just usual like event stuff, like gaming related stuff. But want to check in with you guys. What have you guys been up to this past week?
I mean, nothing much going on. Probably just been hanging out doing Elden Ring.
Oh, nice.
The new Sonic game.
The new Sonic game.
Yo, what if Sonic got a hold of the Elden Ring?
Oh,
Too late, Sonic. I have the Elden Ring.
is that Jim Carrey?
I think so. I can't imagine. I think so. I think he's.
Could you imagine? So,
I don't know.
instead of saying
I was
Dr.
just
Eggman-
villain voice. Yeah, I've been wanting to play that. My buddy Jeff's been playing it. Says that it's pretty good.
Nice.
So we'll see. I like literally haven't even finished Bloodborne,
Oh my god.
but maybe it'll jump into another Souls-ass game. We'll see.
No.
My god. The most recent like experience I've had was playing Sekiro, and I actually had to stop because I was dealing with some actual like audio issues, like playing the game itself. No like edited video recording or editing or live stream stuff like involved. It was just an actual weird audio balancing situation. I have to check in and see if that's still okay, but
Wild. What was up with that?
it was a weird imbalance in that I believe sound effects, right, were like really high up and it was just normal, but like things such as like dialogue and stuff like that were like really quiet, so you could hear it but you have to turn up your volume, but at the time like any clink or clang that you hear, it just like is busting out like through the speakers. So it was really weird. Not sure if that was an Xbox situation. I tried looking it up like through Reddit and stuff like that. No real solution to that, so I kind of like left that alone and just kind of like jumped into some other game. But that's the last time I played like a Souls-like game for sure. Maybe
For me, it would fall in order.
I guess so, but I guess like specifically From Software. But you're right. Last like
Sekiro did look tight as hell.
It did.
It's cool. It's like really cool. Because like
How many hours of gameplay is it? Like what's the time frame like to beat it? I mean, I'm not gonna play it. I already know I'm not gonna play it. It just looks super tight.
It's super cool. I'm pretty sure like it'll probably take. I'm actually gonna like look it up too, but I would say like from the top of my head, maybe like 20 to 30.
Says main story 29.5 hours.
Ooh, okay.
But it
All
says
right.
main story plus the extras is 42.5, completionist 70.5,
Whoa.
and all styles would be 45 hours.
Okay, That's not bad. It's funny because like I was looking at like the time that it took for me to just like finish up the main story. Not complete it, obviously, not like with the secondary ending, but Pokemon like Legends Arceus. The first bit of the game is done now. So whatever is left in the post game is what I'll tackle on. But I wrapped it up in like roughly around 40 hours too. So I'm just super happy that I finally like, despite all the games that like are stacked upon like with like in my catalog, like I was able to do Pokemon Legends. And
Legends is a legitimately like fun game.
mhm.
I'm so
Oh, it is
happy
fun.
that it turned out to be good.
Yeah, me too. Like they held off so much like information until the very end, but I'm glad that they didn't show a lot. Kind of same thing with like Elden Ring too. I know that obviously they had like the announcement of it, and then they had like a closed beta of it, and after that, aside from maybe like a couple bits pieces here and there about like the development, I think it pretty much
Very tight-lipped.
yeah. And I'm glad that it's being received very well. So I'm just like I'm really looking forward to it. I was actually surprised, Mark, that you already had it like downloaded. I didn't know like what your Pacific approach was gonna be.
Oh, dude, I was playing it before I should have.
Oh, what's going on?
You know why? Because because as far as Xbox knew, I was in New Zealand.
Huh?
I just changed. I got it, changed my location to New Zealand, and started playing early.
Oh, well, I mean, okay, yeah, all right.
As far as they're aware, hey, I'm in New Zealand. Then as soon as I got off for the night, I just said, hey, I'm back in the United States.
Oh, I just like dropped in.
Instant transmission.
Right,
Your
right.
FBI agent be like, man, this dude gets around.
This guy's fast.
This guy's fast. Is he a Super Saiyan? Oh, real quick thing about that. Mark, I was actually surprised you didn't really say much about like the recent chapter for Super being released.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. I should have said something about it. Brutal as fuck.
Yeah, I just read it like earlier today, and I was like, oh yeah, that's
Like,
right.
Jesus Christ.
My God, like I do like the direction. I feel bad for Vegeta, but he's owning it. Like
I
it's
have to feel bad for Granola. Are you kidding me?
this is true. Oh yeah, that's right.
It broke his arms, shot him in both eyes, and then shot him in the back.
Damn.
Jesus.
When are people getting shot in Dragon Ball?
Oh yeah, it'd be happening, bro.
It happens. It's not the big focus because obviously it has to deal with like the punch and kicks and ki blast stuff. But
We out here in these streets like Glock, bro.
but hey, like if
Trunks goes up to Goten. Trunks goes up to Goten. Hey man, you're my friend, so don't come to school tomorrow.
no.
Oh no.
It's funny. Trunks comes to school and he does that like crazy move with his hands.
Oh,
when
no.
he's about to do the energy blast, but then he just pulls out a Glock and just starts wasting people.
When he does the hand gesture and everything, then like drops his hands down and like reaches for his pocket.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z, are these people crisis actors?
Are these people crisis
Next time, the sudden search for Dragon Balls again.
I suddenly have the weird urge to draw Alex Jones in the Akira Toriyama art style.
Oh my god. If you do that, I want to see it.
I'm curious.
Oh god, no. Maybe we'll see.
Okay. Oh.
Bro, I'm just gonna say, honestly, I think Hercule Satan's a fucking fake.
Holy shit! Did you see the way he punched that boulder? That boulder didn't explode because of that punch. The boulder exploded because there was a device underneath it. Holy shit! And fucking rocks. Alex Jones just in the world of. Do you see these dinosaurs, people? This is not normal. People are not supposed to live around dinosaurs. Why is there a Triceratops?
What's going on with these
It's because of the government. It's government conspiracy.
All these animal people, what's in the water right now?
God, I hope I don't get fucking noise complained on by my neighbors. It's okay. My next door neighbor. He used to get drunk and just irate about his students. Apparently, he like is like a teacher at a college nearby, and he just is irate about it constantly. He just like gets drunk and just like yells through the walls about how shitty it is.
You know,
Really?
whatever it helps you cope with what you're doing.
Like, do you ever hear him? Like, what does he say? It's so bad about it.
It's been a while. It's been a while since that happened, but like it used to be like kind of a continuing source of entertainment for me.
You just like you just get settled down for the night. Time for the entertainment. You're not gonna turn on the TV? No, just give it a second.
It's just, do.
Hey, let me turn off Family Guy for a second. There's some cooler shit on right now. It's funny because he would like say the word fuck like 5 times louder than like any other word. So like every once in a while I just hear a big fuck come through the wall, and I'd be like, well, it sure is time to like hear about some wild shit that happened today.
So basically, he's like, fuck.
Yeah, precisely. Cool guy though.
I bet. It must be like stressful even like now, but hopefully
It's pretty wild when he's drunk though.
Yeah. Dude, I can't even imagine like I mean I've never been like drunk before, like capitalized like on drunk. Yeah, like what's the word? I don't even know like the exact like stages of it.
Well, buzzed is just when you're like, it's like,
buzz.
You feel it a little bit.
Yeah, I think I've been buzzed before like once, and I just remember that like I was just like really relaxed. And I was I was super aware of it too, so I couldn't help but see like, okay, so like, how am I like reacting? Like, like what's the reaction speed that I'm feeling right now? Because I'm trying to look as fast as I can or like around, but I'm just like doing like very like slow like pans across the room.
You're just like, let me see, am I getting all the frames? Am I getting 60 frames?
Am I getting the 60 frames?
Yeah, there's buzzed, and then you have the next stage after buzz is tipsy, where it's like, whoa, okay, feeling it a little harder now. And then there's just drunk.
Okay, the 3 stages.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I am really curious because like other people, like I've heard like people have just different like versions of themselves like as drunks. So it's not always
that's
like
one of the reasons I kind of haven't gotten drunk is because I don't know if I can trust drunk me. I haven't had enough experience in drunk me to know if he should be allowed to roam free.
Yeah, I kind of
dude, that would be drunk Mark would be hilarious.
I've heard people say that before, and I was like, I don't know, man, I'm a little scared.
I'm curious about myself, like for me personally, but I'm at the same time like I have no like. I'd rather be surrounded by like familiar people before I do that.
Justin's drunk. He says, "Fuck the backlog," and just starts playing a new game.
Bro, it doesn't even take that. It just takes Elden Ring.
Not only that.
How hard is Eggman to beat in Elden Ring?
I have no idea. Like, well, obviously there's the general like advice to, you know, like if you find yourself like having trouble like in this game or in a certain area, just move on to another one.
Because it's like now that the Elden Ring is like a part of the Sonic world lore, I mean the Chaos Emerald is straight up just obsolete now. I mean we're never gonna see the Chaos Emerald again.
The entire Sonic world just been thrown in disarray, man. We need Idris Elba Knuckles to help us with this.
Yeah, Idris Elba Knuckles has to come in. He got to take the Elden Ring from Eggman, and then he's got to like become like the new boss in like the 3rd act. And then the entire time, like you're gonna be like speed dashing towards him, and he's like, "If you attack me, you're racist." And you're like, "Oh God, this is like a new problem. How are we going to resolve this?" And then you call the police because they won't care. They'll take care of him. They've been doing it for years.
We do it like any other Dark Souls boss. We just roll.
Yeah. You just dodge.
Just dodge roll.
Dodge roll. But it's dodge roll, but it's like the was like the powered up shoes from like Sonic Adventure. Where you find them in the subway. It's like you do that. It's a dodge roll. It glows for no reason.
I was gonna point out like part of the
You dodge roll and then you just shoot across the map because there's a line of rings
oh no,
next to you.
not a one of them is an Elden Ring. No. But
No, because Eggman had the Elden Ring, and then Idris Elba Knuckles got it from him, and now he's the big man.
well,
He's
actually,
drunk with power.
I actually want to submit the idea for like the Elden Ring lore in Sonic in that like there's actually 3 of them, hence the symbol like in Elden Ring tied in like the logo. One Eggman has, the other 2 are actually like both couplets that Shadow has.
Oh, rock on. He's like, I've got these
these
gold bracelets. They make me look super hood and chill.
Make me look super good.
Shadow, why do you have like those accessories on you? It doesn't look like you like to like dress up a lot.
I needed some new accessories so I could start up my Bitcoin business.
My Bitcoin business.
I don't know. Marina thought it looked cool. I don't know. I just kept it.
Do you know how much I have in Ethereum right now? I just bought this picture of it. I just bought this picture of a chimp with a mohawk for $200,000. A drop in the bucket for someone as perfect as me.
Someone as ultimate as me.
I cannot do a Shadow voice for the life of me. I sound like Christian Bale Batman if he just took like
Yeah.
a whole bottle of Klonopins.
Swear to me.
Swear to me. Now talk.
Bang. After I'm done shitting my pants, I'm gonna come over there.
Uh-oh.
Chaos control.
I love the
Chaos control.
Chaos control.
I also just imagine drunk Justin. I also just imagine being extremely disorganized.
Yeah, probably. I'd probably like jump off topic a lot. A lot.
Wait, you become Gabe?
Oh my. Yeah, body and all. Gabe, when'd you get here?
I told him I just didn't tell anybody else.
Oh yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that was something that happened this past weekend. Even the last podcast that Gabe actually like came back like in town, for like, and he's still there for like maybe a couple more days, and they'll have to head off.
Motherfucker didn't tell any of us. He only told Anaya.
To be fair, like there was a reason for it. We won't really like elaborate that and like here because he didn't really talk about it here. But he had a valid reason for like coming over here. He just never really said anything.
Said it in the most nonchalant way.
Well, that's because he had to go through that period. We weren't even there for it, so he saved us the trouble by not like going into that emotional state with us. And now has already gotten to a point where he's moved on to it. And now he's kind of disclosing all that kind of stuff to us. He also probably wouldn't have said anything if I didn't ask.
No. Gabe's trash. His decisions are trash.
His decisions are trash.
Man's not even here to defend himself.
Gabe sucks. Boo. Boo, Gabe. Boo.
But
Gabe sucks.
But yeah, I was actually curious if you jump into another podcast, but you know, I don't want it to be like one of the situations like the moment I hear word of it, he has to be here like every single time. I don't want to tether him especially when he wants to do other things like probably like we'll spend time with family. He's already probably done that. Hang out with a couple other friends. Probably spend time with some Miranda. That's probably, well, actually no, that probably wouldn't happen because she's also in the same situation as he would have been. But yeah, well, yeah, we were just talking about Gabriel quick, and yeah, it's funny that
I'm sure he would have been here if you'd asked him to.
Wait, are you talking about Gabe?
yeah.
Yes.
Boo, Gabe. Gabe sucks.
Actually, no, he hasn't really been active like on Messenger, so I was wondering if I should like directly like message him like that way. I know like we live like relatively close by to each other, so I could have done that too, but I don't know.
He'll answer. You just gotta message him like he would message anybody else. He's like, hey, bitch, and then he usually goes, yeah.
But we'll see. I don't know. Wait, does he? I don't think he'll have much time after next week. Yeah, he'll have to head out like by near the half end of like next week. So
He would definitely be able to be here though, because I think he would be able to be here if it was Okinawan time. Because I know usually when we do D&D, it's like 6, 7 in the morning.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, like for last time we actually did actually have like a D&D session that very same night that we did the podcast last week, and it worked out.
Oh my god. Justin,
Dude,
I
you
just
should have
pulled
seen
up
it.
I just pulled up the Twitch stream. So
What's going on?
first of all, it says that you're playing Pokemon Legends Arceus, so you're a liar.
Oh shit!
You'll be held
Why?
you'll be held
Joke's
before
on
the
you.
court.
We've been in the Pokeballs the whole time, Nolan.
Also, I just realized
God
that
damn
my like glaring anime profile picture has just made me the most hateable person on the screen.
That's
if I
fine.
wasn't already.
Nah.
No, it's
You're
fine.
You're the most lovable person.
More importantly, why doesn't anyone tell me about this? God damn it!
Too busy laughing.
Oh my god.
My god, dude. I should have this down to a science, but I don't.
Yeah, Nolan, you should have seen it because Gabe has nerfed himself in D&D by making his character gluten intolerant for comedy.
Yeah.
You guys were telling me about that.
So-
I mean, it was off stream, but like you guys were telling me about that earlier.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and like see if I can change the title like as soon as I can. But yeah, essentially, like Gabe has like conjured up an entire like lore about like his characters, plural, and how they kind of like mesh well into like the world that I mean Kristoff even like created. So it's so interesting to see like he has like a level of insight about the world, or at least some like intuition about it, because he's been like kind of building it up.
Can you like Twitterize like a summary of kind of like what's the premise of y'all's campaign right now? Because I have been interested in it. I just haven't asked about it because it's like it's always such an endeavor.
We actually do have an entire record of everything that has happened.
Oh, it's true. I don't know.
Well, I didn't ask for an entire record. I asked you to Twitterize
Yeah,
it.
that's true. I think
Twitterize it.
I think Kristoff would do like a better job at that actually.
Okay, I'll have to just check in with him later.
Mm-hmm.
I know that he'll do it.
But
oh man.
we definitely been on like some adventures, and I can't like when did we actually start the entire like process?
I'm actually going to share a link to this in some Discords and see if I can maybe get some people to pop in here.
That was probably around like what? Oh, he's talking about the Twitch.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like this Discord call. It's hold on.
I knew what he meant. He meant the Twitch.
Gotcha. Thank you for the clarification.
No, Wouldn't it be wild? I just start bringing my weird Discord friends in here.
You bring in your one drag queen friend who doesn't like Attack on Titan, so we can all just hit shit on them because Attack on Titan's fantastic.
God, no, I'm not gonna talk shit on him. He's precious.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's super nice. He's just like, I just don't understand why there's Nazis. There's literally
when you
Nazis
voice,
in
I
it.
cannot keep a straight face. When they're like, I don't get why there's Nazis. It's just like,
fuck me.
All right. But yeah,
there's too much dead air. Too much dead air. Fucking error.
I know. I'm currently like having to like think of like a new title for the podcast. All I got is just starting late night again. Because we have not done this in 400. Nah, but because episode 400 is gonna be in the title anyway. But okay, we're almost done wrapping up on that.
So you're wondering how we got here.
So you're wondering how we got here. I mean, last time we actually like started streaming like around, and we're doing podcasts just generally speaking like around this time is way back.
2016, 2017.
Something like that. And then we eventually like tried to switch it up to just like an afternoon like timing because, you know, that's
me and the rest of the fans were tired.
Yeah. Everyone's like really tired, and so we're trying to avoid that. But I think it's now come down to a decision where it's like, let's just pull it back just a couple hours and we're good.
Just a couple.
Just a couple hours and we're good. Because it looks like that's going to be how it's going to be, just based on everyone's schedule so far. It might vary, but we'll try to find a medium where we can all like fall into. But definitely expect any kind of changes for sure, because that's how life is, generally speaking. All right. Okay.
Well,
There we go.
I'm only one episode away from finishing season 2 of Demon Slayer. I just want to know what Ufotable's feeding their animators, because the shit was cracked.
It was something else to see, but I wish for the best for them though, because who knows?
Wait. What is season 2 like disappointing?
Oh no, I'm saying it's cracked. Like
It's
the
good.
It's crazy.
The animation is fucking nuts.
Mm-hmm. Like Ufotable was like obviously like very reputable and like just having that like level like quality, and they're like pretty much outdo what they did last season, or really any other like work project that they've done is something else. Like those last couple episodes really like hit it off. It seems like a lot of like their focus was animating that versus everything else in that arc, which makes sense.
Yeah, the ending fight, without a doubt, that's where all the money went.
Yeah, everything was super easy.
So I have only seen the first season so far.
Oh,
Did you like it?
Oh, you sounded so offended.
oh,
Oh,
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Like the wait between the end of season 1 and like the movie, then season 2 was such a long time
yeah,
right.
that like I've had to like rally to like get myself like pumped to watch the new stuff. And it's tough to do that because I'm just like here in my room, and I just like got other stuff to do. So it's just like if I have like a group of friends that are gonna get together and watch it, I'll probably get on it.
yeah. I get that.
It is fun.
It just
is
hasn't
fun to watch
happened.
with friends.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I would definitely recommend watching it because it's really good, especially the entertainment district arc. It's actually really good.
I can't vouch for that, like that feeling too, because that was how I felt about like Attack on Titan as well. Like there was like huge like jump or like gap between season 1 and season like 2. It was like 4 years.
But it was so worth it.
It was I didn't really like season 2. Like
But after that, it was so worth it.
after season 2, it was great. It was great.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I am so glad that I flipped the script on Attack on Titan, because like I had a real like chip on my shoulder about Attack on Titan. I kind of just like was I hated on it for no, just I was an asshole. And then I like really came around on it like about a year ago and just marathoned the whole series up until what was it, like we're on like season 4
yeah,
or 5 now. Okay.
think 4.
Yeah,
So like I watched
season
all the way up
2.
until the end of season 3, and yeah, it fucking rocks. It's good as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like a
It's
big
fucking
fan of a lot of
crazy
the
right now.
characters. Out of all of the I gotta ask you guys, out of all of the like Titan shifter powers, like which of them do you like think is the coolest?
Honestly, like I think that as cool as a lot of them are, my top 3 probably go to the Attack Titan, the Armored Titan, and probably the Jaw.
Okay. It's tough. It's kind of like a tie between Colossal and like Warhammer. Like it's a toss of like, either one of those two.
I was thinking about
Rock
the
on.
Warhammer. Like the Warhammer is pretty tight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of the Jaw Titan.
I think the Jaw Titan's design is really sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, in like in all of its forms too. Like every time it shows up, I just like the like scrappy, agile nature of it.
Yeah, I like this
I
especially.
love it how it just like
with,
grabs face and just starts clawing people's heads off. It's awesome.
Yeah, I especially liked it with when Porco was using it because of the
Yeah.
because like the beard, the long hair, like it just looked really cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember my friend my friend Alyssa, who was the one who got me back into watching it and like actually got me to give it like a good chance. She was saying that too.
There's that, and
I'm
I am
glad that I
definitely
gave it another chance. It's a good show.
absolutely, and I am still definitely a big fan of Aaron's just Aaron's Titan in general. The Attack Titan, his form just looks so sick.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
Like it's classic, is what I'd say.
Yeah, like out of all of them,
That-
like
Got that lean, cool aesthetic.
It is really funny that like the like the protagonist gets the only Titan that like you can look at and go like, yeah, I'd fuck that. It's like the only one that's hot. It's like the only okay, debatably. We're not gonna talk about Annie's Titan.
oh
It
my
doesn't have
god,
skin. It doesn't have skin.
The bitch Titan.
what?
Dude,
what,
like that's the big thing.
what is her Titan
Everyone's like-
actually?
The female Titan.
Just the female Titan.
It's
Its
literally
its power is that it makes 70% less in the workplace.
Easy.
I laughed,
Easy.
but that's like Annie's Titan. Everyone's like thick. I was like, it'd be thick if it had skin.
I will say, like, the coolest thing about Annie's Titan is that, like, I don't know, something about like when she puts her fucking dukes up and like does her like fighting stance pose is so sick every time.
Yeah,
Really
that's all I've
cool.
been thinking about when you mentioned female Titans. Like, yo, like that's the most memorable thing is that she will literally like wallop everyone in the area.
But dude, if there's one thing I remember when she puts up, if there's one thing I remember, especially with Annie's Titan, it's Levi beating the shit out of it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dude, Levi versus Beast Titan is still just fucking sick to watch. Like when Levi just absolutely obliterates the Beast Titan, that shit is just insane to watch.
Yeah, and it's funny when you get the second encounter of them, like in season 4. You're like, oh, you already know.
Yeah,
Keep an eye out for that one.
Like, oh, dude, I died.
Do you guys ever wonder? Do you guys ever wonder, like, from a creator standpoint, with Attack on Titan, like they had to decide on like how many shifters are there? Is there 7 or 9?
There's about I think it's
9.
9 Titan shifters.
Yeah, 9.
So like,
Yeah,
do you ever wonder, like, during the process of like building the world and building the lore and the characters and everything, like how many like Titan shifter like ideas ended up on the cutting room floor, and like what cool ideas might like the creator might have had that we just
Or, like, what-
we'll never
like
know
what he
about?
thought was like what he thought, like maybe we could do this or we could do that.
Yeah, because like at some point you know that he had to be like, oh, there has to be like a winged Titan, and it'd just be like a big,
I was gonna say
bat fucker or something.
Yeah, they definitely thought about like wings, but they had to scrap because like we had to keep it kind of on the ground level. I'm
And then
pretty sure.
and then we get like wild shit like the cart Titan, which is like peak
Dude,
is
the
a
cart
fucking
Titan-
like top tier
Cart Titan
waifu.
is still wild to look at.
Yeah.
Justin, you know this now. Because
What's going
I'm
on?
still dying. My friend sent me this
Hmm.
once he saw the fight between the Beast and Zeke in season 4.
Hold on. Oh my god. Listen, I also think like, hey, listen, they one of them had to thought like, yo, listen, can you do me a real solid? Put this as like a submission to one of the Titan designs. They look at it. We're not gonna put Blastoise into one of them. No, wait, hear me out. Cart Titan, right? Put cannons on it.
Give it cannons. Give it cannons.
All right, we'll consider it.
But I think the biggest thing that a lot of people have, especially
Shouts to Detra as well.
noticed, is just the absolute character change in Aaron.
Yeah. The story was like so well like just developed in there. And to a point where we didn't even know like how it was going to end up. But it makes sense now. All of it makes sense.
I have
Dude, I'm
not
still just-
seen I'm like not current. Y'all feel free to talk about it.
Oh, okay. I would
There is
like,
one.
I'll figure it out. I'm like, I don't care too much about spoilers.
okay.
There is one specific panel I'm still waiting for Justin to see in the
Okay.
anime because, oh my gosh.
Okay, but first of
Like,
all, shouts to
I-
Axe, shouts to Destro in the chat. Yeah, to give context, I think out of all of us, Mark is the one who's like read and finished like the
the
manga.
entire. I was current on it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so I have to hear
Dude,
almost after every episode. I have to hear Mark. You don't even know.
Dude,
wait until
you don't know
wait until this happens.
dude, it's because there's one. Because I cannot stress this enough. When I saw this one panel of what Aaron looks like right now,
Okay.
that shit had me shook. Like, have you ever seen something where it just looks so genuinely terrifying that you just kind of freeze, like, oh.
I guess I haven't, because he's already made like a lot of faces like in season 4, a lot of them very intimidating and almost like borderline like psychotic.
I told you, my friend said, bro, he looked like the devil.
He looked like the
Yo, you know, like when when the Titan shifters like come out of their Titans and they like all that shit comes off of their face.
Yeah.
Part of me thinks that that's probably really satisfying. It's like pulling like the plastic wrap off the top of a Lunchable.
I'm not sure if that's exactly I don't know if that's a 1-to-1.
It's like, oh god, that feels so good. Oh my god, no, it's fucking all that hot flesh peeling off my face. Oh,
I don't know about that one.
Dude, that shit has me dead. Like pulling the plastic off of a Lunchable.
yeah, it's just like it's very satisfying. It's just like, oh man, the release, the catharsis.
Like no,
I just,
I know
I just got done stomping an orphanage.
Whoa.
You gotta tear this shit off my face.
I was gonna say, okay,
Like-
Anakin.
like Nolan, I know you don't care about spoilers. It's like this is the shit right here.
Okay.
This shit.
Dude, what if one of the Titan shifters come out and like they just had like a piece of that like Titan shit on their face, and they started eating it like a scab, and it's just like, kind of salty. It's kind of nice. It's gross.
You
but
know,
it's nice.
makes me wonder.
Like Nolan,
I mean,
check your DMs.
Oh come on, man.
Come on, man.
Oh, I'm about to shit in my pants, bro.
Oh man.
Holy shit.
Dude, I saw that.
That's
I
a
was
cool
legit-
panel. That's a really cool panel. It
Dude, I
really
was
sucks though. Where
frozen.
I mean, like if anybody's watching this, I'm like remarking on a thing that they can never see.
Yeah.
Which to that I say, suck my fucking dick.
I saw this panel, like it's
That
just
does look pretty
seeing,
good though.
Seeing him like that, I was like frozen, like, oh fuck.
Well, I'll see it. Like, if it is as drastic as you say, then I will definitely like notice it. Well, I mean,
He
maybe.
genuinely looks both cool and scary at the same time.
Okay. Your friend
I think
remarking.
what really makes it scary is the hair.
I was gonna say, like, your friend like making the note that like he looks like a devil. I think that's supposed to be intentional.
Yo,
At this point.
who's Destro 896?
Destro is a
Is that
follow-
anybody? Is that anybody that we know?
I don't believe so, but he's a super cool person.
Okay, awesome.
Just want to stop by and say hi to you guys. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Appreciate you, Destro. Also, we also have My Hero Season 6. They better go ham for that season, because that's a lot of shit they gotta do for that.
Oh yeah. So My Hero. Nolan, actually, where are you with My Hero Academia? If you are still keeping up.
I am at the end of like season 3. I kind of like just, man, I fell off big time.
I get that.
Yeah, the manga's super fucking good right now.
Manga's good.
I've heard like lots of wild shit happens.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, there's some.
I've just like been into way more like short form stuff. I know that's a fucking buzzkill and everything, but like, geez, man,
That's
like
fair.
I just like
That's fair. We're all busy.
I just am having a really hard time getting invested in these like long form stories.
Yeah,
I understand.
I get that sentiment as well. My Hero-
Regardless,
Go ahead.
Regardless, what cool shit has happened?
Well, let's see.
Wars.
Well, one war, but well, technically, no, you're right. Wars. I think
Legitimate wars.
like by end of like season 5, there's actually like a big battle, which really like shakes things up as far as like the villain side, for their favor, and I guess season 6 is gonna be, God, what? I mean,
It's gonna be the war.
oh yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. It's gonna be like the big first like full scale war, and it's gonna be really interesting to see like that all getting animated because I think pretty
They've
much
got to go ham.
yeah.
They have to.
Because currently like Mark and I have been like keeping up with the manga releases, and I don't know when I started to shift over to the manga side of things. It was a while back, but I believe I caught it in time for like the initial awards to like start. So I think I got everything.
Like, especially, like I think that they also did a really good job of, like, since Nolan hasn't caught up, they've done a really good job with Shigaraki. Like they've really fleshed out his character.
Okay. Yeah, he's a very complex character, and I think I haven't really seen like how the anime does it, but manga, yep, they'll show you. They certainly show
It's
you.
like you feel bad for him, but at the same time, it's also like, bro, you fucked up.
Yeah.
Like you really fucked up.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm just like really looking forward to the next couple of chapters because it's pretty much shaping up to pretty much what seems to be the final battle, and I'm just kind of like curious as to how long that's going to be.
It's wild to think that My Hero's like, because he said like it was like a few months ago, like Horikoshi said, like this year would be the last year of My Hero, and I was like, oh shit.
And then he's gonna come back like, all right guys, we're here with Electric Boogaloo. You've been waiting for this one.
My Hero Shippuden.
My Hero 2 Electric
Oh my
Boogaloo.
God.
Well, I mean, they just announced today that that Zatch Bell of all things is getting a sequel.
Hell yeah, baby.
That's so
Hell
crazy. Yeah. What will they do? Who's gonna cast that spell?
Oh my gosh, hell yeah.
Look at that intro. Slaps.
It really is so good.
You know who's got the power?
How did Zatch Bell end? Because I'm not familiar with the
You
way.
know who's got the power?
I wish.
Holy shit.
I think I like saw like bits of like the last like subbed episode. I don't know where from, but it's kind of like somewhat of a open-ended type ending where it's like big bad's gone, but they're still out there, you know, in the world. They haven't like resolved like the whole like battle.
The anime I believe like ends in somewhat of an inconclusive place, but like the manga definitely has like a definitive end where like Zatch, or like Gash in the Japanese version.
Oh, gotcha.
He actually does go up against basically like it's the last arc is like a big tournament thing, and he ends up like having to fight like all of his like closest friends
that
he made along the way. So it's like so it's like he fights like the ones that have been closest to him, and of course he like honorably defeats them, and then like becomes the new Momoto King, and everybody thinks he's the shit now.
Okay.
Yeah, I was looking at this like this kind of thing. It's
I also think he also at that point I think he also has to fight his brother.
Oh, really?
Who is that like hit that the evil Zatch twin? What is his name, like Zeno or some shit?
Sounds familiar.
I can't remember.
Yeah, because I'm seeing like it's who becomes king in Zatch Bell. It says Duan Bell, father of Zatch Bell, and his twin brother Zeno Bell.
Oh, okay. We'll take that.
So it is Zeno.
Yeah, Zeno.
How did
Bell.
I remember that? Holy shit!
It was definitely a Z for sure, from what I remember. But I could have sworn like there was a certain part where like obviously I was actually watching the English dub for this one, and that kind of fell off. It just stopped abruptly, and so there was like obviously like later halves of the anime that was actually still like going, and I remember that there was an actual like encounter with like them like versus each other, like Zatch and like Zeno, and I forget exactly how it's resolved. I think it's one of those where it's like no one like loses their book this time. You do you, you do me, or I do
I
me.
think it's fun. I'm pretty sure
I
like
do me.
Zeno's like his like the holder of his book is named something stupid like Dufort or something. I'm gonna have to look this shit up. You're about to make me pull up like the Zatch Bell wiki.
Let's get.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what ends up coming down to when you want to discuss all these characters.
I mean, it looks like Screen Rant actually has an article right now. Zatch Bell's getting a sequel. They're talking about some information. Let me see.
I remember that. Oh man, this is when I was like really into like these shows, and I wanted to get like the video game perspectives of them. There was a GameCube like
There's two of
title.
them on GameCube.
Yeah, there was
two of them on GameCube. Actually.
yeah, there was a GameCube one, and I was like, this looks sick. I want it, but it was one of those 8 parts like where like I couldn't really like get video games unless they're through my dad, and that kind of answers the entire question of like why we got less video games.
I mean, why not just get it now?
I mean, where do I even look?
I
mean, I'll have to Google it, obviously, but it's like, damn, dude, like, am I really like desperate for it?
Not
Because
legally,
like,
but yes.
no, stop.
Not legally, but yes.
I don't like that's your immediate answer for everything. Not immediately, but yes.
Holy shit! I actually did remember it correctly. Yeah, Zeno's book holder is named Dufort.
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 Dude, Nolan knows Zatch Bell like I know Dragon Ball. It's all just autopilot in his head.
What about
Honestly,
Doofenshmirtz?
My favorite. Gosh, it's really hard to say this. I have many favorite Momoto pairs, but I do have a particular love of Danny and Mr. Goldo. He's just like a tall, like Danny is like this tall, spiky-haired, like teenage guy. Momoto, who like his ability is that like he can like retain any amount of damage, and so long as his book holder is able to recite his spell, he can literally just like recover to like perfect health.
That's OP.
So he can just get his ass kicked super good and just not take damage so long as his book holder can say the spell. I'm pretty sure. And his book holder is just like the most blatant, offensive, like Jewish Manhattan Jew stereotype.
Oh my god.
Of all time. He's just he's just this old squat hook-nosed Danny DeVito fucker. And they're awesome. They're just so cool because he's just like, oh, daddy boy, you gotta do this. I gotta read the spell out of the book. You're gonna do so good in the fight. They're the shit, and also like they just look cool as shit. That's like part of the cool thing about Zatch Bell is that like so many of the pairs they just like look badass together. They're just like a cool team.
I would say cool. I'm not sure like badass sometimes. Mr.
Zofus and Coco
Folgore!
can suck my dick though.
Chome.
Hey, I'm literally going to kick your ass, Justin. They are the best.
They're cool.
Dude,
like
Justin.
Okay.
Justin. We need to talk about Folgore for just a moment.
Okay.
Do you know about Folgore in the Japanese dub of Zatch Bell?
I do not. No.
Okay, so do you remember how Folgore used to do like the bit where he would like do the dance and he did the song, he was like, hey, let's dance all day.
Boy. Yeah, I know.
Okay,
I
so that song in the Japanese dub is hilariously originally about groping women's breasts.
Oh,
Is it actually?
Yes, that song, instead of boing boing, he says moge moge, which is like a Japanese onomatopoeia for grabbing and squeezing giant boobs.
Okay, all right.
And that's fucking hilarious because he's this like Ricky Martin, like gay stereotype, and he's just like, I'm going to touch all the women's boobs in the world, and they're just like, we want you to do it because you're attractive. Yeah, he's fucking based. Fulgore is the best. And then his Momoto partner is a Roger Rabbit like duck thing. He's just, oh, look at me, I'm fucked up. Look at me, I can turn into a cartoon cannon.
Oh, good.
It
I
kicks ass.
fucking love Nolan.
Yeah, some of the Momotos too are just like goddamn insane. Like some of them are just like, one of them's just like a gigantic sarcophagus. Some of them are just so obscenely powerful compared to the others that it's just like, this is not
yeah,
a
like,
fair fight by any
right.
metric.
How is simple lightning Zatch going to beat this?
right.
Yeah. Kiddo and Dr. Riddles kicks ass too. That was a sad ass moment in that series.
I'm
Like,
trying to
I
remember.
remember there was I remember the like one that I specifically remember. I remember Zatch, and there's another one that I remember, which was it the ice one?
Yeah, that was one of the early ones. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Right,
he
that
had
was-
white. Yeah, he had white hair.
Yeah. God, for a minute I thought you were talking about Robe Nose. Because he like
No, he was
they fight
white,
him in
and
like
he
a
had like
freezer.
his book was black.
Hell yeah.
Oh, dude, now I remember Kiddo. Man,
God,
that really
I
was
love
sad.
anything with spell books. Spell books are just so fucking cool.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to remember.
Also, it says
Oh, go ahead.
here, like this just says right here. Meanwhile, those who did not get a chance to see the manga's conclusion still have a vested reason to be interested in the sequel. The manga ended happily with Zatch Bell winning the tournament and becoming king of
The Momotos, yeah.
Dude, Mark, you are cutting out so bad, my dude.
Pain.
Pain. Yes, so sad. Anyway.
So sad. Anyway. But kept contact via letter Kyo received promising a positive update on what's going on in
Oh. Is that okay, Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm losing you right now. What do you want me to do about it?
But yeah, it sounds like the ending was
Can we all? I have to fucking circle back to this because
Okay.
this is really important. As I was telling you, like one of my favorite Momoto pairs is Danny and Mr. Goldo. And I'm just gonna, I gotta find a picture so I can send it to the fucking chat. But like, you gotta understand that
I
when
see
I
him.
say that Mr. Goldo is like a hilarious and blatant like Jewish stereotype, I'm not. His name is Mr. Goldo. Okay.
I see it. I definitely see it. I do actually.
Are
Now,
you looking at it right now?
I'm looking at it like right now, and
Yes. Don't they look awesome though?
it honestly kind of works. Both of them. Like, I actually like the design that they went with.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Danny's book though like gets burned in the same episode that he debuts in, which kind of sucks.
Yeah. Now I've been really looking for like this particular pairing because they were kind of like, as far as the anime, they kind of like set in stone, like one of the first things that's ever happened aside from like, you know, Sherry Brago versus like Kyo and Zatch, and it was another pairing in which like Zatch was gonna lose, but then like the other two duo were like, nah, get stronger, and then leave.
Oh, that was the Russian guy.
I think so.
He's a guy in a Russian coat, and he had like the Momoto, who is just like a really strong physical attacker.
Yeah. And I'm trying to figure out like who were they, because like I remember like that's a very distinct like design for that Momoto. Like nothing but like edges, like sharp points like everywhere on his body. He almost looked like a Mega Man character.
Strong character. He was a really strong character in the video game, believe it or not. Which I played that quite a bit actually.
Really?
That being said, in the video game, the absolute like S tier, just badass motherfucker in that game was and again we're gonna talk about another Momoto team that is 100% based. That being like it was the Chinese girl. Her Momoto was named Wanrei.
Yeah.
He was like a tall, hot. He was like a tall, hot, white-haired anime boy, and they were definitely fucking each other, and they were in love, and it was the best.
I
It
actually
was
really
100% based.
Yeah, I actually really like them too.
But like in the video game, they were unstoppable. Like in the PS2 like fighting game,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they were just catastrophically powerful.
Oh my god, dude. I'm looking at something like
S tier busted.
mm-hmm.
It was Wanrei and Lien, I believe. Lien was the girl's name.
Mm-hmm.
And she was cute too, but he was like really hot.
Now I remember Danny and Mr. Gold.
Hey, look at it. He found it.
I forgot how big of a Momoto he is.
Yeah, he's like a 6 foot tall hot guy.
Because I'm so used to them usually being small.
Yeah, I'm looking at the screenshots of like the game. I was like, yeah, this is the exact same thing I remember because it's weird because
Jesus Christ, Nolan wasn't wrong with this, really. Looking at Mr.
What?
Goldo, it's like
Yeah, Mr. Goldo.
It's quite literally everything you said he was. Yeah, it's it.
Listen, it was
Hey,
a while.
can you send the fish back, please? It's a bit dry.
It was a wild time back then. They wanted to create like an archetype, so they did it.
That is absolutely hysterical.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like that team looks amazing though. Like the cool thing about like Zatch Bell is that like the creator of the series like is a character design wizard. And granted, there's literally like one Momoto pair where like the human partner is literally named like gentlemanly guy or something.
Is that actually a thing?
I think he's just called like British gentleman or something.
British
Please.
gentleman.
I hope that's real. I'm looking for it now. I hope that's real.
British.
It definitely is. If you find it, you'll find it. But I'm 100% certain of this.
Oh my god. It's searching up Zatch Bell, British gentleman. Oh, there he is.
Gentleman.
That'd be so funny.
Justin, you just like chilling with like angry sword Kirby.
Yeah.
Angry
It's too
sword
fucking
Kirby.
cute, man. You gotta fucking knock that shit off.
Oh, sorry.
Quit being cute.
Oh, sorry. I'll
Cute as shit.
throw him off
Cute as
now.
shit over there.
Oh.
Baby girl, you looking cute as shit over there if you won't stop that shit.
Quit it. Hey, yo, quit it.
You know what? When this podcast started, I fucking booted up Genshin because I was gonna play Genshin while I was talking to you guys.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm still sitting here on the first dialogue option of this guy for one of my dailies, and I do not give a fuck.
Yeah, like, don't like the dailies just like really are the exact same thing sometimes.
Usually.
Yeah. I remember that I had like it all revolved around like this one girl who was like overworking herself, like in like I think she sprained her ankles. They had to go back to like up front to this like city, and they had to talk to him. They go back, and I remember doing that like twice in a row. And I was like, man, this is all right. I guess as long as I know the route, it's fine. But
Dude, Justin, I managed to get some like really, really lucky pulls just the other day.
Okay,
Yeah, so like
I'm not
you know
familiar
how
with the names, but
you know how like Yai Miko just came out, like the pink-haired like Shrine Maiden chick, the new 5-star?
yeah, I do remember.
So like I had saved up a bunch of primos
Mhm.
so that I could like do a bunch of summons whenever that event dropped, because like I wasn't getting shit off of the old banner, so I just decided to
Yep.
like just save up a little bit. So when that shit dropped, I dropped all my primos. I got probably like 30 good summons in.
Okay.
So like 30 good wishes. And I pulled the new 5-star. I got Yai Miko.
Okay.
I finally got Fischl, who is like my favorite character in the game.
Yeah.
I just love her so much. She's just so good. And then I also got Toma. It's like a fire spear user. I don't really care. I've got Shangling, and
Yeah.
I love her so much. I'm never gonna replace her.
Mm.
Okay, and they got like one other one. Uh,
Might have to boot it up myself.
doesn't matter. It was a really good poll. Like I just got like a stupid good poll.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been using Yaimiko like crazy. She is stupid strong. Like even
Nice.
on like even at like base with no constellation, she just tears through everything.
Nice. Man, it's been a while since I booted up Genshin. I think I'll like try booting up right now just to see like what characters I got going on right now. But I did get Fischl, like, which I've seen like be prolific in the early days as like, okay, this is the character you want to get for sure. So I'm happy that I got her like when I got her, and I still use her like here and there. Although I feel like I might be like falling behind with the times as far as like I guess the meta, quote unquote, on like which characters you'd actually want like on your team and how efficiently you want to, I guess, upgrade their stuff for sure. Like
I super don't care about that. I just want
Yeah.
to use the characters that I like.
And you know, I think that's pretty valid. I'm taking that approach too. Like just kind of taking it as I go and just kind of move on with the story. And once I get to a point where like things get like really difficult, then I'll really start looking into it.
What's your team right now? What do you like?
Man, like honestly, it's pretty vanilla. Like I still have like probably my main character utilizing what was the earth element? Well, that one. Still using the earth element.
Hell yeah.
The Geo and
Geo.
then Fischl, and then I recently upgraded like my flame user. I forget like what her name was. And I think I'm still with what was the initial ice guy? I still use him.
Oh, Kaya.
Kaya, yes. Because like he's just pretty useful just to have like around. But yeah, it's just one of the things where like I probably would love to do like a mass like summoning. I just never really like had that patience to build it up, especially with this type of game where I'm like, you know, I need more weapons. Let's see if we get like lucky this time. So I've just been like winging it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's
Right now I'm running I got Traveler Lumine,
okay.
and then I got Shinkyu, who I love. Good old little book nerd.
Mm.
And then I've got Yaimiko, and I've got Shangling, who I love as well. Because she's into food and I'm into food.
We have so much in common. Honestly, though, I'd probably be the
So
same.
she's
way.
also like a coconut girl, and that's, you know, I like that shit.
Coconut girl.
Yeah.
That's new.
That what do you mean that's new? I've always been into that shit.
I didn't know coconut girls were a thing.
I believe in coconut girl supremacy.
You believe in coconut supremacy? You heard it here, folks.
Fair enough. Okay.
He stands coconuts.
All right. There's something I really wanted to talk about because I'm going to like wake up super early for it tomorrow. And that's the Pokemon Presents video or presentation.
That is tomorrow, isn't it?
It's tomorrow. For me, it's going to be like really early. For you guys, it's actually pretty fair. It's like 9 a.m.
Can it be anything exciting at this point? Like, what could it possibly be?
I'm imagining it's either DLC for this, or it's gonna be Gen 9.
I guess it'd have to be those three, or sorry, two, that would really kind of bring it in.
If not anything major on Gen 9, at least saying it's in the works.
I would guess like if they were to say like Gen 9, then it's definitely just like word of mouth, like, all right, we got it going. We're working on it.
Like they just know it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, that's what I'd imagine. Otherwise, DLC for like Arceus, or actually, you know what? A really nice thing. It's not going to be bringing hype or anything. It'd just be a connection to Pokemon Home. That'd be it. because
Coconut girl.
it'd just be like an easy way for you to connect all the Pokemon you capture like in mass over to like Pokemon Home. I don't know anything about the competitive side of like translating all those Pokemon that you just got into like a game that has its like foundation like in place. So that remains to be seen. But I just kind of want to have it all registered somewhere. I am loosely trying to do or complete a Pokedex. Now I've been trying to like go with Pokemon Home as kind of like the central place where the Pokedex gets like added and updated.
Of all the Pokedexes, you chose the biggest one.
I chose the biggest one because it's possible now. Now I
But-
probably. Oh, go ahead.
Sword and a lot of people think there's going to be a Gen 9 announcement specifically because the last event for Sword and Shield has already taken place. Like it was like a few weeks ago, I think. It was like the very last event in general for Sword and Shield.
What type of event was it? Was it in game or was it kind of like a challenge?
It was a competitive kind of thing.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah, they did have that, and they actually like they shoot in like a shiny like Galarian Articuno into the mix just for that, and it got me. I was gonna like participate and I forgot. I was like, oh man, well it's just like a shiny variant. It's fine. Like I don't 100% need that.
I was going to participate and I forgot.
Yeah, because I wasn't expecting it to be like, because I told you guys like, told us in advance like how long it was going to take, and there was a pre-registering like window of it, but like the actual event itself only was like 2 days, so you had to have been like on the dot for it. Otherwise, like for me, I was actually hours off by it. I was like, oh wait, that's supposed to be a thing. I should check that. Oh, it just ended. It's like, oh, big sad, because I had a plan to bring in all the competitive Pokemon I've raised up for it, so that's what I wanted to do. But yeah, I am looking forward to what they might bring up in this one.
It would be cool to, gosh, I have like a couple competitive teams like on cards that I have lying around. Like my Sun and Moon team is quite good. But like I hesitate to like transfer them over and like just like have them be in the cloud or something. I just like I'd love to be able to like compete with those like in the current games, but like geez Louise, I hesitate to like remove them from the game that I train them up in.
That's fair. You know, I've been like spending a long time just like holding off on like transferring. I just really did like the big move like the past weekend, and it's weird because like you literally just remove them from like their base games, and now like what's left of those games is kind of hollow, and it feels weird. But I also like reason the fact that like I wouldn't have like used them now if I didn't have the transfer option. But those games are still there. The files are still there. The Pokemon are gone, but they've been transferred over.
The Digimon Con is going on right now, apparently.
I saw a little bit of that. It was on Twitch, actually. Someone's watching it.
Yeah, there's a live stream right now because they're discussing everything that's everything Digimon.
I saw that, and I heard a little bit of the discussions. They were getting really detailed on like just the stuff about like nothing you would see from Pokemon, because like Pokemon's like, here's a trailer. All right, bye.
Meanwhile, Digimon, they're like, let me give you the facts.
Let me get the facts. We thought about like what would really like do well with like our current audience, but we really found out that like 20-year-olds actually play this game, not kids actually. So we've been really considering that, and it's like, wow, this is like a lot to think about.
Well, people are because Digimon Survive, the upcoming game, got delayed. It's delayed again. Like it doesn't have a release date right. It doesn't have a release date right now because they switched development teams.
Oh, okay. I actually really wanted to because it was just on. It was actually like on sale for like at GameStop like a while back for like $15, like Cyber Sleuth, and I was like, ooh, that's actually a really good deal. I should try that. And I missed Well,
And
it
it's
was
a really good
sold
game.
out. So
Like, I haven't played it myself, but I've seen the gameplay and I've watched people play it. It's actually a really good game.
I bet. So I'd probably have to pay like at least $30 for that game at this point, just to like have my hands on it and like maybe try it out. Maybe try it out.
Could you get me one too?
Oh, look at the time. I gotta go search
Would you
for
look
that.
at the time?
I gotta go search for that one copy of Digimon Cyber Sleuth. All right, Mark. I'll talk to you later. Beep. I don't hear it audibly, but I can just sense a.
Next thing you know, he says, "All right, Mark, I need you to beat this in 2 days." I'm like, "Bet."
Beat this in 2 days,
I'm
dude.
just like, "Bet."
But isn't like Cyber Sleuth like a turn-based one?
I believe it is.
Oh my god, trying to beat in 2 days. Jesus.
Bet.
Those are the longest ones.
Yeah, what if the game was called Sheldon Ring? It was like a Big Bang. It was like Big Bang Theory.
Or Shelter Ring.
I am now the strongest in the universe.
I am now the
Bazinga.
strongest in the universe. Bazinga.
God, Mark, you saying the thing that I just said exactly after I just said it made it sound so much cooler. It was like an after image. It was like we were using the water shinobi technique from Naruto.
I know exactly the one.
The water Kogoku village.
Water jutsu.
Just the water jutsu.
Everybody's got shark teeth over there. You know what they call those where I come from?
Go ahead.
Dick
What do they call them? Oh God!
Hey.
Dab.
No. I mean, maybe if we were recording live, I would probably do that.
Dab.
Proceeds to offend Naya in all circles. Oh,
Dude, offending Anaya is a sport to me.
it's one of the greatest honors, if not just to get their reaction.
Oh, also, just a reminder, especially to Nolan. I don't know if I told Nolan, is the Digimon card game is actually getting an online client in March.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god, I don't give a fuck.
That's not fine, but you like card games. Then you like Digimon.
Who's playing that?
There's a lot of new people playing the new Digimon card game.
I mean, all right, maybe people that. Not me.
Not me.
Just the act of trying something new. Ugh. I know.
Reminds me
It's
of
too damn
Justin.
hard, man.
I know. Nolan's doing exactly what I would never be brave enough to do. It's just well, I mean, I'm a little bit more upfront with it with Bark now, but just outright just be like, absolutely not.
Dude, I know with Justin. I know exactly what I'm getting. I'm being like, "Hey, Justin, you try this out." He's like, maybe. I'm like, "That's a no."
Dude, my first
go,
word
Beefling.
as an infant child, my first word as a baby was no, and I think that really set a precedent for the rest of my life.
You see, I've said before that Justin
That's
is
really
pretty much
delayed,
that
but okay.
one scene from Drake and Josh. Like, have a nice day. Don't tell him what to do. That's Justin.
Because I get it, Mark. You want me to be like interested and excited for all these new things that you possibly believe that I would like, or if not, we can like get along. Like, well, I guess for lack of a better
Have I ever
response.
recommended you something bad? You know that is not true. I've never recommended you anything bad.
Right, because I haven't tried them.
You son of a bitch.
It's just I have like I go by my own flow. Okay, Mark. I go with my own flow, and for a reason. I've also been like having to update Genshin like real quick, just so I can like check out the characters I have currently on roster.
You about to play some Genshin?
Yeah. Oh man, it's been a while. Like I'm
Are
on
you,
level.
are you about to impact some Genshin, my guy?
I'm about to hold on, that sounds inappropriate. I'm about to I'm about to Genshin some impact.
I want impact the Genshin, bro.
I don't know about that one. I was like, hold on. Pause.
You're like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Skirt. Oh my
And
god.
that sound effect, you're like, that sound effect where like the record stops, like goes.
Yup, that's me. You might wonder how I got into this situation. Well, I'll tell you.
Okay. So I got
After this commercial break.
it's commercial break. Oh, so I got myself as traveler, Barbara for water, Yanfei for fire, and Fischl for, electric stuff. That's kind of the main team that I got so far. I'm like, okay. A lot of these characters, aside from Traveler, are differentiated, and I do kind of see them as people like as something that people talk about like when having it on their team. But that's what I got so far.
Justin, I will admit, I have drawn some truly disgusting art of Barbara.
I understand. I understand. I understand as a friend who knows about what you do. I understand this is part of the course.
I love how you said.
I've drawn her about 5 times now.
You said I understand, and Nolan just fucking got it.
I understand.
Proceeds just to click W. It's like I know Genshin. Everyone knows Genshin's full of waifus. Like it's got so many of them.
Right. It's pretty much powered by waifus.
It is a wealth. It is a wealth of data.
It is a wealth. It is
it is a wealth of NSFW.
Oh my god. I mean, you're not wrong. I just don't fall into that.
I do.
And yeah, you know what? And you post that on our Discord. And you know what?
I need to. I need to shut the fuck.
Nolan's like Plankton. I do. I would.
Well, like I was trying again, like while we were podcasting to like multitask, which clearly I cannot do. But I am currently working on a piece of it's a feeder piece regarding Kokomi from Genshin.
Okay.
Who is a lovely character.
I don't like how you said that.
Lovely character.
Yeah, that was pretty slimy.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It just reminds me of like this, like I forget. It was a video from like YouTube. But it's been adapted to different like animations where it's like, you think if I just suddenly disappeared one day, you'd be like you'd miss me. Well, yeah, I guess so. Oh, well, that's really nice. Nice that someone would really consider you're my friend. I don't like how you said that. You're my friend. Why are you saying that? Why are you yelling at me? You're my friend. Oh God. But yeah, it's pretty much like a part
it just reminds me of that. Do you guys remember the like the Naruto game for the fucking PS2?
There was a couple of them. Oh yeah, are you talking about Ultimate Ninja?
I'm talking about like Ultimate Ninja 3.
Oh, okay. They had like 3 or 4 of those like shelled out.
I don't. It's probably not funny, but like it always read to me as funny. Like the cutscene at the beginning of like Ultimate Ninja 3 for the PS2, where like it's like Naruto going like Fox mode.
Okay.
And Sasuke's just like, "What are you?" And Naruto's like,
"What?
I'm your friend.
I'm your."
I mean,
that shit is fucking hilarious, and
I could see how that
probably
could be
isn't meant to
interpreted
be.
But I could totally actually see like when you say it like that, I could imagine like why that might give you a giggle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, they do as much as they can with the script.
It's like, I'm your friend.
Because like Mile Flanagan's like Naruto performance is like fucking flawless. Like if you go and you listen to the Japanese dub of Naruto, and then you listen to like Mile Flanagan's performance, it's like, yep, That's fucking Naruto in English. Absolutely. That's
It's funny
exactly
'cause
what he fucking sounds like.
when you said, I'm your friend, like for some reason,
I can hear
was
it.
like, why does that kind of sound like fucking Carl Weezer? I'm your friend.
Sheen, stop!
Yeah, Jimmy, your mom's hot.
Are you doing Carl right now?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Jimmy, your mom's hot.
Are you gonna finish that croissant? My God, sorry. I of course I have to drop in that joke.
Also,
Holy shit.
I have brought this up with so many people.
Okay.
Just because we're on this topic now. Just because this a quick thing while we're on this, just let's few seconds.
Okay.
Does anyone remember the comedy genius, the unappreciated comedy genius that was Chowder?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I do remember Chowder.
Because that show is fucking hilarious, and I think people should appreciate it more.
Yeah. Is there?
I think people appreciate it plenty. What are you talking about? I think most of the
Dude.
time, if you ask people if they know about Chowder, they're just like, yeah, that show was funny as hell.
Ordinarily, but I mean, like, I'm like, the thing that hurts is just like the fact that it's mostly remembered by people that are our age. But if you go back to like say like some of like even people who are 18 now, some of them might not have even heard of it.
Well, I mean, that's just.
You take the moon and you take the sun. You take everything that tastes like cum. Mark, you ruined my joke. God damn you. I'm going to kick you in the balls into the sun.
You take everything that tastes like.
Yes, no, see, when you say it doesn't mean as much.
I didn't.
Well, I think the thing is, Mark, is that like, you know, just like many other cartoons, they kind of move on, like, and they're kind of just remembered by that specific generation. Now, there's like there's some exceptions.
Chowder is still kept alive by memes. He's kept alive by memes.
This is true. There's also Steven Universe, which I mean, I think that has like a better chance of being like remembered like across different generations. I think, personally.
Chowder, pass me the MG42.
I think Steven Universe had a kind of a. I don't know if it stuck the landing, but I still think of it very fondly. I love Steven Universe. Like I fucking love it. All the way up until the end. I just think that the end is a little bit sloppy. It's like, and I'm the wrong person to be saying this because like my own like personal comic works are like deeply fucking intimate and it's like super personal. But like I feel like the end of Steven Universe was like maybe like a little bit too. It's like maybe like a little bit too intimate for TV.
I think the last thing I saw you drawing was that dragon girl straddling a drawbridge.
Wait, is this the right time to be saying that? Why are you saying that right now? Jesus Christ, are you looking at that picture at this very moment? I've got that. Like... I can send it to you right now. I know exactly the picture you're talking about.
No, it's just like because you were talking about your drawings. I was like, what was the last thing I saw Nolan draw?
Oh my God.
And you had to Steven blurted it out into the ether.
I was literally just like expressing my heart's truest feelings about Steven Universe, and here comes Mark, just like.
I think the last thing.
What if I just ripped a huge fucking bean fart all over this conversation?
My fucking stomach.
Oh God!
Jesus Christ!
But no, what do you mean?
Kill myself?
Oh no! Wait. First, tell me, what do you think was not so like? Well, what was too intimate about like the ending of Steven Universe?
Oh, it fucking hurts.
Oh my God! So it was like, I won't even say that it was bad. Like, it was just like. I don't know. I think maybe it just like needed something like, and then this hurts to say because like I feel like Steven Universe sort of like did a lot of things that were, I don't know, kind of it diverted in a lot of ways.
Mm.
But I think that the ending should have been a little bit more like typical shonen or shoujo. I feel like it should have like
Mm.
stuck the landing in a place that like felt a little bit more happy and um I don't know, like giving Steven just like straight up PTSD was just like such bad feels.
They
Mm.
gave him PTSD.
Yeah,
He straight
I
up
do.
they like they were just like of course like the child who experienced like the after effects of like war and like war crimes and like horrific things is like suddenly dealing with like actual PTSD and it's just like oh my god, this is actually a fucking bummer.
Mm.
Why?
And
Why would
I
they
just
end the story on such a depressing note?
Well,
well
it was.
because they were
Go ahead. Yeah.
it hadn't here's the thing, it had integrity. It was clearly like I won't say that it's the story that they wanted to tell. It's the story that they could tell, and it's the story that they did tell, and it had a lot of good things about it, but to me, it was such a fucking bummer.
I can believe that.
It
Yeah.
that
And
yeah, I could definitely see
I
how
just
that
think
ending would
I
have been
think it
affected.
needed a little bit of victory. It needed a little bit of fire. It needed a little bit of, you know, a pick me up, you know, and
Mm.
it was too melancholy. It was too sad. I didn't want to see the fucking cheerful, like bubbly little kid that we watched turn into this like
Mess.
like fucked up like psycho mess.
It
Because
was.
that is a realistic fucking approach. That is sort of like what you would expect to happen. But like we're talking about cartoons, we're talking about fiction, and
Mm.
I don't know. It left a bad taste in my mouth, and I don't hate it, but I got feelings about it.
I
It's one of my
Oh, I
favorite
totally
shows.
understand. Like when you say that, like how they did that they kind of did Steven dirty right there.
I don't know if they did him dirty. It's
um
just it was just it hurt to watch,
yeah.
and
Yeah,
I like being hurt. I like being hurt, but Steven Universe always sort of like we're gonna make you cry, and then we're gonna pick you up and hug you.
yeah.
And I don't know if the ending did that for
Yeah, I
They
think.
kind of they
Yeah.
picked you up and shook you.
Yikes. I think it was a very bold approach that they decided to take because, Steven Universe, even before like that final season, the whole time skip and everything, they did a good job from what I saw of just like kind of teaching like moral lessons and trying to tell like a really deep story. And the way they had to approach it, it's not exactly the same way, but it's kind of similar to like how they like Legend of Korra addressed its fourth like season because like
boo.
well, I mean, not really, because book three ended like with like bummer, and like four kind of carried the bummer throughout, and then it started,
God,
and then
did it carry the bummer.
it picked it up a little bit, and that was actually kind of a realistic approach to that because like our resolves can only last like so long until like something bigger like comes into our lives, and kind of pivoting over to Steven, like this is a kid who seemingly just felt like invincible and had that like energy going with them in the earlier seasons, and now we have like the time skip where he deals with normal stuff and he can't cope with it because it's nothing like he doesn't have a normal life, and he's just had to go through it. Like even if he wanted to be as normal, he never will be normal. And so when coming across normal stuff, that's when he became super reactionary, and that's why a good portion of like that season, from what I saw, was him just having like overreactions because he doesn't know how to deal with it. And then I guess the final like couple bits of it was that like he learned to cope as best as he personally can, and I think it ended it off with him just kind of going on his own little adventure, right? So I don't know. I think it's just like an approach that they did take, and it was a realistic one, and I did like how they kind of wrapped it up in that sense, even for someone like who doesn't like watch episode per episode, but kind of gets like a gist of what happened. He knows what he's done, and he understands that like he can only be him. And so the people like just having that, and also just being aware that the people behind him fully support him and like however he wants to approach this. I think that's kind of like the ending, the good ending that they wanted to tell was, you know, like it's always a mystery as to what life will bring you like ahead, but behind you, optimistically would be the people who support you along the way. So
Yeah,
I
totally.
think that's kind of like the open-ended like type of ending for that. It's kind of like
I think the issue that they tackled at the very end of the series was just like maybe like a little bit too messy for the demographic that the show was made.
Especially on Cartoon Network.
Yeah. And I do applaud them for really trying. But yeah, it just the issue that they decided to tackle is just really, really messy.
Mm.
And you need more time than they had to be able to like figure that issue
Oh yeah, that's true. That's fair.
in a narrative way that like I think is satisfying.
That's
But
fair.
genuinely speaking, it is still one of my favorite cartoons. Like the Steven Universe has has made me just like ugly cry a few times.
Really?
I was it there will never be anything else like it because it did what it did in such a way that like I don't think anything else can do it better because they had like for the first time they had like a male protagonist that was like almost utterly effeminate. And the show like never shamed them for it, and that like really fucking spoke to me. And I wish there was more stuff like that, but the thing is that like Steven Universe came in so fucking strong and did it so fucking well that I can't imagine a show coming in and like doing it better. But I hope that maybe that does happen. I don't know.
Certain finesse to it.
Yeah, I agree though. Yeah, it's interesting to see that show kind of walk forward in like places that you never really see, like especially cartoons kind of go. But I like that approach, and I kind of want that to be pushed like forward a little bit more. I might be partially fueled by this like pseudo argument I was having with this one guy at Anime Expo a while back, but yeah, I think cartoons should address like those like particular topics. Now, granted, we can always. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. I just think that like Steven Universe is a show that like had it had a certain integrity. It had like clearly there were just like feelings and stories and like emotions and things in there that like the creators like really wanted to put out there and it just was radiant as a result. I mean, I know that I'm speaking like these huge praises on this show. It's just because it just like affected me super personally.
Mm.
But I just it might be like one of the last things that I've seen that like had that kind of like honesty.
Mm.
And
Like an emotional impact.
I've been looking for something like that since then. Undertale came out around the same time and it had that same kind of like integrity as well. It's just like people just like really like letting their emotions show through their work.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And it's just something that I like wish there was more of.
Understandable.
Mm. Now I kind of don't know how to like rebound from that. So I'm just gonna say that for as long as it was running, I had a fair bit of respect for Camp Lazlo.
Yo, Camp Lazlo.
Camp
fucking, let's
Lazlo
go.
kicks ass.
I love Camp Lazlo.
I personally remember it as kind of like Cartoon Network SpongeBob, specifically because they had a similar soundboard sound like setup, if not the
That's
same.
fair. That's fair.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, what happened?
No, I just realized we've been doing this for almost 2 hours.
Really? Honestly,
Yeah.
I thought it was like I was wondering like, have we actually surpassed an hour? Oh, but yeah, you're right. But yeah, actually I was gonna wonder about that because like I pretty much like went through my topics essentially. I do try to keep it a little bit like much more like loose about it. Like we should just be able to like speak about like any random topic if we wish to. And yeah, I'm just kind of glad that I was able to have you on board, Nolan, for this episode because it's been a while since like we've had a conversation like with you. I mean, granted, we had the meeting and everything like that. So, but to kind of like have like these discussions on like shows and everything is, it kind of gives you like there's a like a level that we from like the surface of just like what like a show like kind of gives you that doesn't really get shown up. It's usually talked amongst friends, and to have that different perspective was different too. Because when I was watching like Steven Universe, like there was definitely like for me that was definitely the show that was like okay, this is reaching out to like a wide range of audiences, and it has received a lot of praises for that. But I had not really seen anyone, or actually maybe it was a while back that maybe someone like within our group has talked about like the ending for that, but that was definitely like refreshing kind of to hear that perspective of it.
Thanks, man. It like legitimately is like still like one of my favorite things like ever.
Yeah. Honestly, like not many shows actually even get to that level, and the closest thing is really just like anime because it is meant for like a I guess an older audience, so they usually put the those types of moral stories and themes like over there, whereas cartoons kind of get much more like positive like preppy vibes, and I understand that, but it's definitely a bold thing for them to like tackle these things, especially when kids kind of want to know about that.
But I also think that another thing about that is also that much like Avatar, you could definitely see that there were definitely a few anime influences that you could clearly see in Steven Universe, like like basically the influences on the story and the way that it's told.
Yeah, you're right, man. Oh, sorry, I immediately got just transported into like a TikTok of someone like dubbing like what it was like for Aang to like try to lose all of his ties in order to enter the Avatar state. And his dude was like, "Yes, you're doing it, Aang. You're losing all your connections. Forget about wealth, money, the bitches. Wait, slow down. Stop the music. Stop the music.
Hey, yo, hold up, bitches though.
No, wait, hold on. Because I can't do that because I got a waterbending like shoddy over there. Like you can't.
I got a watermelon shotty over here, bro. Come on, man.
Man, dude, but it's so true. He was so close, and it's like, now lose her. Wait, no.
She's just like, hold up.
Aang, don't go. If you don't cut the ties now, you'll never go into the Avatar state forever. He was like, watch me, bitch.
If you go now, you will not be able to enter the Avatar state at all.
And he just like walks away.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
He said, "Sorry, bro, we got a shotty over here."
So what? Do you know whatever happened to that dude? He just kind of
Guru Patnik.
Yeah, like whatever happened to him afterward.
No one knows.
Some say
like when I'm thinking about it, like I don't think anyone knows what happened to Guru Patnik.
He like it's kind of the same situation as like, yo, what happened to Jet? Did he die?
Jet died.
But like even the character was like, we don't actually know. But yeah, pretty much Jet did die.
Oh yeah, I'm fairly certain Jet died,
Mm.
and I'm pretty sure his friends died defending him.
Really?
We never saw them again.
Yeah, it's true. Right. If I recall, like they were just guarding like one of the doors. They were just like with this friend as like Team Avatar just like fled out. I remember that.
The first time we ever heard it. First time we ever heard that man talk either too. You know.
Yeah.
Remember his one friend with the hat? The first time we ever heard him.
I do remember that. I do remember. Man, that was filled with a lot. Man. Oh, sorry. I'm actually gonna like really fall into a whole talk about like Avatar because damn, dude, I had a lot of great things about it.
Leaves from the vine, falling so slow. Who's chopping these onions?
Seriously though, episodes of Bossing say different, absolutely different.
Big facts.
But yeah, I think we're good actually. This has been kind of a deep talk actually. It's funny how like it went from that and then we were talking about Zatch Bell. Yeah, dude. That's why I like the talks. It just kind of like goes everywhere.
I apologize for my bean fart.
Yeah, man. I can't believe we spent all that time talking about like the conspiracies surrounding, 9/11. That was
No, we did not.
No.
No, we did not. We absolutely
did not.
not.
All right.
In that case, we'll go ahead and call it here. So thank you guys so much for watching or tuning in for episode 400 of DangIT Prodcast. We'll be doing things like weekly and probably, I don't know, maybe we should stick around this schedule. Is that actually, can I just go ahead and like request and see if like everyone's just good with like this kind of time frame? Because at this point, I think this is the best.
Probably not, because usually on Saturday nights I'm partying.
Oh, got you. Okay, this was the exception. Got you. All right, we will schedule, however, and I will let you all know within the coming days.
Nolan just joins us at the club.
I mean, yeah, I mean, like,
I'm bummed.
I mean, it happens. Yeah, all right. In that case, schedule will just be like varying, but it'll be on the Saturdays. But all right, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, it's episode 400. Excuse me. My name is Justin.
Ah! I don't know. I'm Nolan. It's good.
Sorry.
And thanks for watching. Hashtag bye everyone.
Kicked out of my apartment.
Hashtag bye everyone. Please out.